Voice jump scare. Yeah, I said this in the Gateway Sentinel's retailing race that this video was actually going to be commented because I have to explain a little thing involving this one, this series, DC USA, as well as Alpha Redemption Tour, the Camo Saga Reboot, and now the Gen 4 North American Tour. Okay. But before we do that, however, we have a start to do, and here we go. Of course, Shakira has won the championship, so this race is only for fun, at least for me. But yeah, apologies. The reason why I am I am making this video right after recording the Game Awards video, and it's currently uploading. So yeah. But anyway, the reason why I'm making this video commentated is because a few days ago the other day I was listing all the drivers that signed for this free series, the Alpha Redemption Tour, TC USA, and the Camo Saga Reboot, until an idea hit me. How about I take all these four championships, take the top 10 plus other drivers in case there are some repeat drivers, get 40 drivers and put them together for one big final All-Star Championship. And that's basically the reason why I'm commenting this video, because I'm going to announce the All-Stars Grand Finale Championship, I was actually the better title. I guess I had a better title called the International Tournament of Champions, ITOC. Because I wasn't going to call ICOC. But yeah, this, as I stated, features the top 10 the top drivers of all these four series, plus some extra drivers in case of repeats, to which I do already have. So yeah. So something similar to what AC Racing was doing with the Legends series, and I mentioned so many times, but actually not only that, but also the plan of the Pretty Cure Championship to have a certain amount of drivers from a certain amount of season competing to one final one. Right now the top 10, right, there are currently 12 drivers that are already in this list. Of course, that's the top 10 for the Alpha Redemption Tour, plus Sean and Shakira, who of course are going to finish the championship first and second, no matter what happens. The top 10 is written here: Patricia Espinosa, Joe Norris, Emma Webster, which is one of my drivers, Joe Piniella, Daniel Voiles, Noah McKinley, another one of my drivers. He was the driver I used to make the series. Guillermo Vidal, Sasha Bright, Josh Harmon, Michael Bell, and as I stated, Shakira and Sean. So yeah, and today we will know who the next 8 drivers are going to be. And of course, tomorrow will be the first ever race of the Camo Saga Reboot. So yeah, plenty of fun ahead. And also I can finally say that I've done a series with the 2025 silly season card set, so I can finally put I can finally get this monkey off my shoulder. And even though I would have loved it to see it. Even though I would have loved it to see it go differently, just the fact that I managed to finally do something with this set is do something with the set and actually finish it is actually really satisfying. Which is technically the reason why I have the fucking road cars in the Gen 4 North American Tour. But still. But in the meantime, lap number 24. We are slowly but surely getting it back on the pack. I honestly don't remember any of the names because, well, of course, that is one drawback of having making the no commentary series is that once you commentate, you don't know anything. So yeah, the Camo saga will also be Reboot will also be uncommented, by the way. So yeah. As for the car set, the calendar, I have a rough idea. But for the car set, I have no idea. I mean, I do, but I don't know if I actually want to. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that or change ideas. The thing is, that final season can actually come sooner than expected if I manage to do the. If I manage to wrap up the signups for the Gen 4 North American Tour quickly enough. Because as I stated, I actually want that to run concurrently to this championship, to the Camo Saga Reboot. So yeah. Okay. 12th.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside.
Okay. I mean, the only driver that I remember is that Rocco Dora in the 4, Bruno Giacomo in the 43, Dinor Papos in the 28, of course Flora in the 82, Chikira Takashi in the 20, Guillermo Vidal in the 6, I remember that one. In fact, Movedal is leading. Lap 17. Easy, there we go. There goes the Papuas. Chikira and Movedal still battling for the lead. Of course, Chikira wants to finish this season in style by winning the championship and winning the race. We'll try to put a stop to that, of course. I mean, we should have already the most wins of the season, so it doesn't really matter, but still want to win. I think I did talk about the lawsuit stuff. So yeah, I did. Never mind. So never mind. But yeah, we're up to 5th. Now we're up to 4th, maybe 3rd. As Movdale takes the lead. And the easy clear of Shakira. The answer looks to be yes. And now we're gonna go super low down the apron. Make it stick. Come on. Stuck gonna make it stick. 14 to go. Okay, now we are in the lead. Now let's see if I can keep it for this last 14 laps. Also, I stayed the whole night, up the whole night to watch the Game Awards, so yeah, let's just say this day hasn't been a good one. Okay. We're keeping the gap. We're keeping a gap from Movdale and Shakira. Oh, and for the record, I'm going to scrap the qualifying points for the Camo Saga reboot. It was an experiment, and in all fairness, I actually don't like it, so yeah. Ready to go. And I guess I should ask the question if I'm going to do anything with the new alternate scheme verse car set for 2003 once that drops. And the answer is yeah, but I don't know what. And again, but I guess I have plenty of time to think about it because, yeah, that thing is nowhere near done. Like right now, he did the passing cars of Newman and Rusty Wallace. Like a few days ago. The last update was on November 29th, so before that, and he did Paul Menard. But in any case, there we go. Okay. A bit too. I'm gonna say too. That's pretty decent actually. But yeah. 7 to go. Okay. And now we are 6 to go. I know, riveting commentary, but again, I've exhausted everything that I wanted to say, so yeah, I guess now we only have to concentrate to avoid getting caught on by the cars behind. Five to go. Okay. 4 to go. And now it's 3 to go. Okay. I mean, the gap between me and Shakira is always stabilized like half a second, so that's good. Oh, and I guess I'm not surprising anyone by saying I haven't touched the new history of the Lambo in a couple of days. So, yeah. I want to return to it, but right now I don't have the time. I mean, I could do it, you know, after editing the video and after editing the rendering, but yeah. And it's going to be white flag, 1 lap to go for TURISMO CARRETERA USA.
Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
Around 1 and 2 we go. Into the back stretch. And into 3, we slow down. And we're not gonna win the championship, but we are going to win this battle. We win at Homestead, we win at the finale.
You won! Yes, yes, yes!
Oh shit. It's finally over. It's done. I've finally done something with this car from beginning to end. Oh god. There we go.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds.
Ah! Ah, there it is. There's my pick room. Slow down, Jesus! Okay. So we get out of the car. And so, we win at Homestead. Second is Shikar Takashi. Then is Brandon Eckert. Then is Ryan Durrani, Timo Mauser, Alexander Underwood, Flora Donnelly, Ruggle Dorn, Bryce Egan, and Richard Fogelman rounding up the top 10. And of course, no lap cars. It was a really tight race, actually. Lucien Bianchi finishes last. Oh, and if Troy Wright ever happens to see this video, Lucien Bianchi's a dude. Because that's the grandfather of Jules Bianchi, the Formula 1 driver. And also Lucien Bianchi is Belgian, so yeah. But yeah, as for Angelica did qualify, finished 20th, and I do believe Matthew qualified. No, they did qualify, so okay, all Hondas qualified for the finale at least. And finished for 36th. And Flora finished in 7th. So, I guess there's nothing else to say other than let's check out the final standings for the championship, and let's see who is going to join the All-Star Seed, the All-Star Tournament of Champions. And so the season ends with Chikara Takahashi winning Turismo Carretera USA, despite only doing one less race than everybody else. She wins. Second is ourselves, 64 points behind. After Pensacola looked like we were actually going to potentially steal away at the final races, but then Richmond was a disaster, and yeah, let's just put it at that. Bruno Giacomo finished in third with no wins to his name, by the way, so that's impressive. Trevor Yarborough finishes in fourth, 4 wins to his name, only did 25 races overall. Guillermo Vidal also missed 1 race. Amber Clarkson is in 6th, one of my drivers. She finishes in 6th with one race less. Sarah Taylor in 7th. Rogel Dorn in 8th. Kyle Allison in 9th. And Ricky Junior Papa's running up the top 10. Then we got Bryce Egan, Reggie Fogelman, Juan Carlos Espinosa, if I remember correctly, Jacob Piniella, John Boyd, Alan Green, Timo Mauser, Alex Underwood, Bradley Ream, Flora Donnelly in 20th, so at least she gets in the first page. Dennis Matthew Huber, Sasha Bright, Jeremy Fitzgerald, Bob Kovash, Eric Monaco, Ron Jones, Ava Murray, Colin Jones, Kyler Anderson, Fiona Sanders, sorry. Clara Baird, one of my drivers, Dylan McGee, Tavish Serenas, Grave Flower, Ian Pronite, Tatiana Noguera, Yuka Kabane, Kevin Luna, Josh Harmon, Matthew Worcester, Kasumi Takashi, Matt Gamble, Ryan Turani, Johnson Jameson, West, what was his name? I remember. Lawson Cook, Ed Cassidy, Brandon Eckert, Lily Price, yeah. Lucien Bianchi, Hal Anderson Jr., Ryan Trevino, Susanna Mendoza, and Brittany White. Brittany White runs up the 54 car field, and she wins last car. And thanks to that, now we know that the next 10 drivers that will be in the International Tournament of Champions. Of course, it's stated that the first 2 are Shakira and Sean. Then you got Bruno, Trevor Yarborough, Amber Clarkson, Sarah Taylor, Rogel Dorn, Kyle Allison, Rokadino Papuas, and because Guillermo Vidal is already in this list through the first season, Bryce Egan gets to join the 40 drivers as the wild card. But yeah, this is the end of Turismo Carretera USA, folks, and. I want to give a big shout out to DAT Designs for making this car set. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who has joined in on this project and kept up with my bullshit, I guess. And I really want to give a big thank you to everybody who watched this series going from start to finish. Who left who subscribed because of it, because there's a lot of people who subscribed because of this. Maybe there's a lot of people that actually just saw the Turismo Carretera USA and thought, oh shit, this guy actually knows what Turismo Carretera is. So, yeah, but again, big thank you to everybody who joined this on this series. And tomorrow we will begin the Camo Creative Saga reboot. That's in which there's another series that I have a chip off my shoulder. So let's see what's going to happen there. But from this video and Turismo Carretera USA as a whole, this is going to be it. If you like this video, give it a like. If there's more content like this, hit subscribe and click notification bells to get the next video drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.